Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how we do several cleaning activities here, so please stay tuned till the end. So to start with, I'm just cooking porridge, and here I'm just putting it down so that it may cool, because nobody wants to drink hot porridge. It's usually too hot for anyone. So after breakfast, this is my breakfast for today, I'm gonna drink it or eat it. Then after that, I'm going to start cleaning. It's a really beautiful day, and you can see His Excellency up there on a wall relaxing. What else can he do? So I'm just going to cut this bar of soap that I'm going to use for the washing and everything else. Then I'm also going to take some bit of Omo and fetch water in the tap. And here we're going to start. And before we start, let's do what I love doing the most, listening to music. I don't know what music does, but music gives me the fuel. It encourages me to continue working. And with music I can mop like 10 houses without getting tired. I don't know what music does, but whatever it does, it's really good. So I'm just going to mop the floors first. I've already wiped the surfaces, so I'm just mopping the floors to get rid of dirt and dust and everything else. Now I'm just arranging the seats in the main house, mopping beneath them because there's a lot of dust. I don't know where all this dust comes from. I really don't know, but I think mostly in our homes and villages there are no like tarmac roads all around, so we have a lot of dust on the roads, and when cars pass or just anything, the dust comes into the houses or something. There's usually so much dust, so there I go, getting distracted by a book. I really love reading. But I just continue because I have to get done before everybody else comes in and dirtifies my house. It has to get right fast. I had washed utensils earlier, so this is just me taking them back into the house, so that in an African home, this glassy kitchenware, they usually put away in a cupboard or something. Like we normal family members, we don't use them. They are kept for visitors, and I really wonder, what if it takes a year before you get visitors or something? So the rest of us will just use plastics and whatnots because mom says the glass is for visitors. Anyway, I'll just put away the utensils in an orderly manner so that they're not just lying everywhere in the kitchen. I really love an organized kitchen. And here go the sufurias. I don't know why we have never adapted an English name for sufurias. I want to go and water the kales that I planted recently. I think it rained yesterday, so that was really nice. But for now, let me just water them because it's starting to get really dry. I go in with my lunch break because I was very hungry. So this is ugali and omena, as I've written down here. And I also take some bit of the fish to Guerrero because he's also very hungry. He's always hungry. I don't know what's up with animals. Anyway, I'm really glad that he was very satisfied. This means he's satisfied, right? Okay. So now I'm gonna burn the trash because that's just how we get rid of trash. is it biodegradable? The peelings and all these things from the kitchen, we just throw them somewhere in a hole, but these papers and stuff, we burn them up. You have to start preparing supper quite early over here because quite early when it's still bright outside, right? So I'm just going to cut this spinach into edible pieces. Then after that, we are going to start making chapati. Chapati has been a favorite of every Kenyan child for the longest time. Oh my gosh, for the longest time. I even think during our parents' times, they used to take chapati like once a year, and that's Christmas time. But now it's become more common because of all this equipment around us. This is called a jiko, and we use it for cooking in place of gas cookers and all these things. We have used jikos for the longest times, and even when the gas cookers and all these things were brought, I think most African homes still use this because I really don't know why. I think it's because we're just used to it. So you just light it up by putting newspapers inside and doing whatever I am doing right here. So when it is on, you can use it for cooking anything. And now we are going to cook green grams. I'm just going to put water inside so that it boils, and after boiling we can fry and all these things. So I'll just start by cooking this, then after this we'll cook the chapati with you. And this is how you prepare the famous chapati. So we go in with salt, some bit of oil, hot water, because not hot water, warm water, it's easier to use. Then we just keep on adding the flour until you have some kind of like consistency, some thickness. If you're an expert, you'll know, but I'll teach you all about it in next time, right? So I'm just going to make the dough here and leave it for a while for it to kind of like settle a bit as I prepare all the other utensils that I need. Cooking chapati is a long process, and it will be advisable if you are two, so that one person cooks and the other person like rolls the balls into the flat circular shape. But unfortunately here I'm alone. It's a lot of work, but I can do it because I'm very used to it. Big up to all the firstborn girls in African homes. Just look at those circles. You guys have an expert. So we use this pan. It's the best because it's heavy, and I don't know, it's the best for this job. And now I start. The pieces that I rolled, I'm just going to lay on the fire, and after that you just put some bit of oil to help it to Yeah. This is what I do, and just continue flipping it until you start seeing brown spots. Make sure they don't get too dark or something, because that will mean you've burnt your food. So yeah, I'm just going to let it in more air so that the heat will increase. Mr. Guerrero playing with ghosts. It's usually so noisy in the evening because everybody is at home, and we're just all chatting and making noise and shouting and all these things. But it's fun. It's so amazing when we eat all of us together, and at night we just continue talking till we get tired and we call it a day.